Were you filming here?
I've not come on the land.
Yeah,
When you were filming here?
Yeah, just John Lewis, just the outside.
Yeah, we appreciate if you could stop that. And
No, before you do that, you need to contact the managers.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here in Northampton, taking a look at the John Lewis Distribution Centre. So this is just one of many entrances. We've got a few things outside. What's this? Oh, they've got their own bin. They've got this yellow storage box, which is empty at the moment. An ashtray. Please refrain from discarding cigarette waste litter here. Waste bins are provided for your convenience. Smoking is only permitted in the smoking shelter outside of the branch. There is no smoking shelter, but there's certainly an area, designated area. Please sound your horn for entry so people are listening and watching this gate. Moving gate can cause injury or death. Wow. And we've got another little locked box here, maybe something to do with fire and the normal rules that we see around. We've currently got a gentleman putting some cardboard into the cardboard bin over there at the driver's entrance, receiving. So once you've papped your horn over here, they'll let you in and you pop yourself into that door there. John Lewis, Northampton 1. Closed for deliveries on Friday. Do not enter the warehouse through the loading bays. And there's quite a lot, isn't there? Quite a lot of loading bays on this one. We have got a safe walkway for pedestrians going up there, but I am trying my best not to go onto people's land. I like to see as much as we can from the outside. What signs there? Persons using this car park do so entirely at their own risk. Yeah. And they've got the reverse park only rule here. Some people say it's safer to reverse park so that you're always leaving the parking space forward and you can see people around you. But it is rather quiet down here. Not much happening at all. Some John Lewis trailers docked there. The bays start at number 1 down here and go up to God knows. I can currently see 20. So approaching now is a John Lewis trailer. It's coming pretty fast down here. And it must have some sort of key fob because the gate is opening automatically. Even before any ANPR can report the reg. Running on 100% renewable fuel. But it does sound like a diesel. Hazard lights on, number plate on the back. Perfect. Sorry?
why are you filming?
I just wanted to make a little video.
Who are you? Could I ask?
My name's DJ.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Filming for a specific reason?
It's just my day off from work. I just wanted to make a little video about the site.
Okay, because we're not really allowed, no one's really allowed to take photos and everything. Like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Oh, right, okay. What's going to happen now then?
Well, can you just like go off, like not film here?
Well, I really wanted to make, like, just with the John Lewis vehicles coming and going and like get some branding, I was going to fly the drone over as well and just get some aerial shots of the place.
So you can't do that.
And why not? What is it? Is it a rule that John Lewis have or something?
They're not allowed to film on here, is it? This guy is just come. He said he wants to do a drone and everything.
You want to do what?
Fly a drone here.
Fly a drone here?
Just make a little drone video, which show the logo, show some lorries moving around.
No. Have you consulted the managers?
I've not even been on, no. I've just been outside.
Yeah, we've just been informed that you've been filming here.
Yeah.
And then
Were you filming here?
I've not come on the land.
Yeah,
But you were filming here?
Yeah, just John Lewis, just the outside.
Yeah, we appreciate if you could stop that.
No, before you do that, you need to contact the managers.
Where are they?
They are inside.
Do you want me to go in and ask them? Well,
Tell Kate
Yeah.
to call any manager.
Okay.
Tell Kate to talk to any of the managers that we need one of them, their attention here. Any of the managers, their attention. Specifically, Martin Curry.
Okay, yeah.
Is Martin the boss, is he? Martin Curry. Is he nice though? He's going to be nice to me.
Well, I don't know, but what we know is we've been told not to allow, because you can't just film the place. At least you first need to seek permission. You understand what I mean?
Well, I didn't want to come on the land because everyone's busy, aren't they, nowadays? And if I start coming on saying, can I do this, can I do that? You're sort of taking them away from their job. So I just let everybody carry on and I just do it from the outside. But I'm not allowed, am I?
Well, I don't know. Let the manager. Who is this? One of them? No.
Is there a lot of managers working here?
Oh, yeah.
Is there? Is it where the big decisions happen inside here?
Yeah, because hello, okay, see, are you coming back?
No.
Okay then.
See you, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is that a contractor doing some work?
A contractor, yeah.
What work's he doing?
Electrician.
All right.
Marcus coming.
Carry.
You don't work for John Lewis at all?
He doesn't work for
No.
Lewis.
Yeah.
I told you, I'm just a member of the public. It's my day off from my work.
Yeah.
I work somewhere else. So
Okay.
I've just got a little YouTube channel and I just wanted to film like interesting places just to put it on the YouTube channel so that people could watch it, that's all.
Yeah, I do understand that, but I've never seen anyone record here, and we don't really allow anyone recording on site or nothing unless you speak to the managers here.
The manager is
unless
coming,
you
he's
work
coming.
for John Lewis,
Yeah.
of course.
So you don't allow people to record on site,
No,
but I'm outside, aren't I?
but you're recording
The premises.
premises,
Yeah. So do you know when the Google Streetcar came in and they took their footage? You know, you can drop the man on Google Maps nowadays, can't you? And you can just see the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I understand what you mean.
So that's what made me think that it was okay.
The point
but-
is, we are ordinary workers. You understand?
Yeah.
Myself and the
Oh, you work here?
And the lad, we are ordinary workers. But
So I thought you was. Oh, you're security, but you're based here, are you, every day?
So we need to.
Oh, right.
You need to interact with the managers.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the authority to tell you do this or do that. You understand what I mean?
Just like
We are
guy
acting on
came
security
in and
basis.
said,
And
like, you
on
recording,
security
so we-
basis, it's one of our jobs. We don't allow people to film. You understand?
Oh,
what
are
I
you
mean?
one of those security with a blue badge, the SIA license badge? Are you one of those?
We are.
Oh, right. So that's quite qualified, isn't it? So you're like really high
Before
trained.
you can do anything, you need to contact our managers.
Yeah. Oh, is that where the SIA badge goes in there? Is that the blue thing? I looked at that before. You have to go on a special course, don't you? Costs quite a lot of money.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Have you got one as well?
Yeah, I do.
What, the blue one?
Yeah. Blue one's underneath here.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Oh, have you got the door supervisor as well?
Yeah.
Do you do like nightclubs and stuff?
I know.
But you can do, can't you?
Yeah, I can,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, all right, okay. Have you got the door supervisor one as well? I was looking at that. Have you done nightclubs before?
No.
No. So don't it cost more to do the door supervisor course than just the normal blue one?
I'm not
covers-
100% sure. I
covers
think
both.
yeah.
It's the same?
Yeah.
It covers both.
Right, brilliant. I thought you was just guys that work in dispatch or something,
No.
but you're actually security guards, right? So how many, they've got just 2 here or more?
2 on this side.
2 on this side, but more on the other sides?
I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been on the other side, so I work here at Morrison's. So.
Oh, Morrison's as well, right. Yeah, so they're obviously, there's a lot of money's worth of stuff in here, then, isn't there? So people like me outside might be a bit dodgy sort of thing. Is that what you're So when you come out, you're sort of like, is he up to no good sort of thing, and you just want to check it out, is it? Yeah, I got you. But so.
Told,
Beep.
I saw the sign. I saw the sign. It says, "Please pap your horn."
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that your job? Is it to open the gate every time?
Michael is coming. This one of our managers. But security-wise, Michael, this guy was filming from outside, not close. He was outside here filming the. We have he said, "You want to use some drone, whatever it might be, drone." Yeah. So we tell him to stop unless he contacts any of the management board, the managers.
What you're hoping to do, obviously, it's. As you can see, there's lots of heavy goods traffic coming in and out of here, so if I could advise you to go onto the public pathway, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay on your pathway.
Yeah, okay.
For your safety as well as ours.
Do you want to come on the path, mate, just for your safety? Just.
So what's your intentions today here?
Oh, I'm just making a video from the outside.
Okay.
I'm not coming on the land,
but
I'm zooming into like the loading bays and I'm watching all the trucks coming in and out.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly the drone over, get some aerial shots to see the scale of the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy said, and really you should come on and ask permission, but I think if I start coming on and interfering with your work, you're too busy for it, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
See what I mean? So I was right.
So as long as you stay on the public footways,
yeah,
you can continue with your business.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
You're doing an audit, are you?
Doing a what, sorry?
Audit.
Just a YouTube video.
Yeah, okay. No problem. Yeah, nice to meet you.
So
DJ Audit, isn't it? DJ Audits?
DJ Audit's my name, yeah. So did you hear that? So when someone's on the outside, they are allowed to film into your premises, just so these guys know, because they're going to know it for the future as well. Yeah, they need to know.
We don't earn the air. We only earn, well, we don't earn...
yeah, you don't own the airspace, is what you're trying to say, isn't it? Yeah. So when someone's outside on a public footpath, they can film whatever they can see, and the drone can go over because you don't own the airspace. But for next time, you'll know now, won't you?
Okay, yeah, I appreciate it, but there's that guy, he just came in, told us you were recording here.
So he's reported some suspicious activity to you, so it's down to you just to come to assess the threat, get advice from the manager. So your manager was really good, he's watched the videos before. There you go, my friend, thank you very much. And I'll let you get back to work, guys. I'm not going to come on, I'll stay outside.
Yeah, take care. If you need anything, I'll just give the contact. We'll keep an eye on you, obviously for your safety.
Yep.
But yeah, just keep to the public footpath and no problem.
Thank you very much.
Take care, all the best.
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Take care, thank you. So there we have it. So it just goes to show the videos are educating people. And because of the videos being so popular, the manager there has seen the videos and he is willing to, you know, just tell it how it is. You are allowed to film from a public place, even though you are filming into the private property, because it's such an interesting place and such a well-known brand. People will be interested in it. So that's it. So they've gone back in now. We can just see the top of the door opening there. And I presume the next people to come here, filming, taking photos, flying a drone, will be left alone. So on that note, from this public footpath right here, let's get David out and see what this place looks like from above. Making a YouTube video. It's about promoting the rights of a photographer and a drone flyer. So basically, a drone flyer and a photographer can do their activity, lawful activity, anywhere in public. Right. And what we find is people, especially security, they come out a little bit heavy-handed, saying you're not allowed to do this, stop now, else I'll stop you, sort of thing. Sometimes it gets hands-on, verbally abused and all that lot. So it's entertaining for the YouTube viewer to watch the story unfold. From me arriving, security having their initial reaction, then calling for a manager who knows better, he educates them, and everybody leaves on a happy note. And security know better for next time. When people are just taking photos outside, yes, certainly keep an eye on them.
Okay with you doing that then?
There wasn't at first. But we got past that.
So that was a maintenance manager that came out.
Maintenance manager was brilliant. So he's actually watched the video before on YouTube, and anybody that has watched it, they get a key ring, like a prize for recognising who I am, etc. A little bit of a game we play. But it's security we need to educate, because they're the people that, they're SIA licensed, and the SIA should be training them a little bit better. You know, they weren't that rude, but they're now educated to allow.
I suppose, I mean, obviously everyone's suspicious of everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And
that's the concern.
That's their job, to be suspicious, ask questions, but remain professional, and don't go over the top with, like, don't tell me you're not allowed to do something when you don't know that's the case. Just check first, you know.
I think yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Well, I'll check.
Oh, are you above them, are you? Are you there?
I'll check in with the maintenance manager.
Yeah, he was fine. He's going to educate them for me, so, yeah. Right then, we'll just be mindful that we've got a tree above us. No vehicles come in, so let's go and have a look at the John Lewis Distribution Centre here in Northampton. So we started off on bay number 1, didn't we? But we couldn't quite see how many bays there were on this side. But with the zoom, we can see there are 19 bays on this side, and I presume loads more on the other side. But you can see the nice shape of these trailers. They really have thought about being aerodynamic, you know, reduce that carbon footprint as much as you can. And they've even got different roofs on these ones. I was going to say the solar panels, but they're certainly not. They probably just let the light in. But yes, John Lewis, they don't mess about, do they? They'll spend the money where is needed. So we've got a nice clean yard so far. Even all the trolleys are nicely stacked there, look. And then we get into this lovely hidden area. All the recycling area seems tidy enough. The recycling plastic down there, look, all the bales of cardboard, pallets neatly stacked. A few more loading bays down there. Not one solar panel in sight, but I'm sure it's on the agenda. So that's where we're standing, just down there. The main office block at the bottom with a car park at the back. Other things that are around this area, well, there's some water over there, some sort of river. The main road directly behind. Wicks, which you can see on a different video. Loads and loads of industry in this area, so we are going to be busy today, aren't we? Oh yes. Part of the building that sticks out on the corner there. More car parking, a bit of a truck wash on that side. And that is about it. So let's not drag this video out. We don't want to see too many roofs today, do we? Let's get the whole site in one shot, do a 360-degree photo for Google Maps, which will attach to their Google business listing for them. And then we'll move on. So that was John Lewis. The first store opened in 1863 in Oxford Street, and there are now 35 stores throughout Great Britain. Throughout Great Britain. You alright?
Alright, how you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Are you talking on there, are you?
It's okay, no problem.
Filming at the minute, or?
Yeah, it's always rolling.
Oh no, in terms of
No, the drone's down. I've done that already.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm like, my name's Mark. I work for John Lewis. I'm in charge of like communications, engagement, and wellbeing for some of the sites.
Okay.
So some of the guys that work for me have drones as well.
Right.
So I am aware of the restrictions and what you can and can't do. It's obviously about weight and stuff like that.
249 gram, isn't it?
Yeah. So is that what you've got at the minute? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Inspire or?
Just Mini 3 Pro, it's called.
What's your? What did you got?
What? Because you're hot stuff.
So yeah, in terms of what you actually do with the footage afterwards, what's the plan with that?
It's just my YouTube channel.
Is it? Okay, well, just we obviously have looked for in terms of protecting properties, in terms of security aspects. You can understand that, obviously, with access points and stuff like that. So that's all we want to protect our integrity and stuff.
When somebody mentions that, I just refer them back to the Google streetcar that came.
Yeah.
So they've already been here. If anybody wanted to like plan an attack on your building or break in a road, they always go on that, and Google Maps as well from above.
Yeah.
So I'm really only replicating what's already out in the public domain.
Do you get
in my opinion, what do you think?
Well, on your channel, then, do you get like subscribers? Then is that how do you do this for profit, or is it like just for personal?
For money, yeah.
use?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You make money from YouTube.
Okay.
You can get real big, like millions and millions of subscribers. They earn
So
fortune.
who would subscribe?
So if they subscribe, what do they pay for then?
You don't pay to subscribe, but every time you're forced to watch a video, aren't you, on YouTube?
Yeah.
You know, you can skip it. But even if you press skip, people like me get a few pence for every person that's watched the part of the video. If you watch the whole video, you get a few more pence.
So
and if you click on it and buy the product, we get even more. But just from people skipping it, we make enough.
So are you doing this for like private businesses to like, actually access the footage, or for local council, or?
No,
or
just other YouTube viewers, so people
Yeah.
that find industrial estate YouTube videos interesting,
Yeah.
they will watch.
Okay, I didn't think anybody would find it.
I know.
Industrial estate's interesting.
Because we have to see it every day.
It's like, yeah.
It's a niche market, ain't
I
it?
was gonna say.
So the subscribers have started to grow, and the more people that subscribe, they get a little notification when I post a video. So then they can watch it, and if they watch an advert, I get paid. And it's
Okay.
great, you get to see all sorts of things. We've had a good look at the Wicks distribution centre there and spoke to the guys.
Yeah.
We'll meet interesting people like your guy there.
Yeah.
And we also see...
He's always got to have his money first.
Yeah. He just ain't got his SIA licence. You should have that in your little wallet, have it on display.
You mentioned licensing, so prior to this, did you fly a drone that was heavier that you would have CIA approval or not?
We always get security they're not aware of the laws around public photography and flying a drone of this size.
Yep.
Me and you know it's okay.
Yep.
And the SIA should be training these security guards a little bit better, just for general knowledge, things like this.
Did you actually go over the property, or did you just...
I always go over. There is no minimum distance to people or property with a 249 drone. But my friend, do you know your blue badge, your SIA licence? You should have it on display, because these guys, they give them reassurance that you are trained up to the high standard. Have you got one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Is it with you now? Yeah, it's actually a legal requirement.
Yeah.
So it's against the law not to have it on display.
We're not here about him. So
But we are,
yeah.
because the fact that when they first came out and says, I'm not allowed to do it, that's what we're trying to raise awareness of.
We said we need to consult our managers.
You came out second. Do you know the gentleman that came out first?
Yeah.
It says, I'm not allowed, and can I please leave?
And I advise you to consult our managers first.
Yeah, I know.
How
But
hard do you go with
do
it?
you know next time, you'll react a little bit differently to people outside, won't you?
He's just protecting the property. It's always doing his
Yeah,
job.
they can protect,
Yeah.
but you can't
Yeah.
spout rules that don't exist.
I wasn't here,
Yeah.
so I don't
I think, and the concern is, it's not that you're not doing a genuine thing on YouTube, but we just don't know then when people view that what their intent is by viewing it.
And I understand that
So we've obviously got a duty of care to our team, to the building itself.
I feel, and I understand your point, I am sympathetic to views like that, but I feel that they can't see anything more than what the Street View car and the Google Plane has already shown them. But if I'm wrong, do tell me. I'm not like zooming into windows or like that. I'm always above roof height.
How hard do you go?
Well, I've just been
Generally?
about 50 metres, but you can go up to 120.
Yeah.
The drone physically will not go higher than 120. You can't break the law with it. It will not let you fly over prisons because you're not allowed.
Does it stop it? Does it stop?
Yep, it physically stops
So,
because drugs can be dropped. Nobody wants that. You can't fly near airports because it could cause a massive problem with an airplane,
Yep.
But places like this, you're free to fly, but this guy's called for backup as well now. But I'm going to have a bit of a conversation there. But everyone's getting educated, and that's great because...
Are you filming this now?
I'm filming it now in case... Because sometimes people accuse me of being abusive, coming on their land.
So you're happy we haven't been there?
I record all the interactions.
Yeah.
And it's
We
entertaining.
weren't aware you were filming us right now, though, so
Well,
that's something that
that's
obviously
great.
you need
A
to
great point.
let us know.
When you're input, and organisations do have to let the members of the public know that they're being filmed. GDPR, that applies to organisations, but members of the public, they can be out in a town centre, any public place. GDPR does not apply to members of the public. Now, I'm slightly different from members of the public, so I do make money, but because there's an element of public interest here, because my rights was attempted to be taken away from me, that will make this exempt from GDPR. Because I'm going to show something that's in the public interest. What happened at John Lewis hopefully doesn't happen again.
So you're happy that we asked you to take that footage down then?
You can't ask that. Well, you could ask me, but I can politely decline. Because it's in the element of public interest outweighs your right to privacy in a public place, which is very low.
Doesn't give you much confidence, is it, in the world?
Yeah, it does, because security will get better. That's the confidence that you want. SIA license is a legal requirement to have it on display. I can even show you that on the .gov.uk website.
That's not an issue. We can sort that out. We'll check in with the manager.
If they don't have one, you clearly can see which guards are working out of their jurisdiction.
Yeah.
If they don't have one, they shouldn't be working as guards.
Well, we can check all of that with our guys. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. So I think the GoPro is getting a little bit too hot today already because it's stuck on powering off. So we had to film that last bit using the zoom camera. So yes, I'm having technical difficulties today. But I think I will wrap that one up there, guys. I was just about to read some blurb off the John Lewis Wikipedia page about where they established and how many stores, but I think we get the gist. So we have got some spectators over there now at Wick, so let's go and have a look to see if they want to chat to us, and we'll wrap this video up here at John Lewis. I will just hide a keyring. I'll just find somewhere discreetly. So there's some old boxer shorts just in the corner here, so if you pick them up you'll see the djaudits keyring under there. Looks like they've been there for a long time, so I presume they will still be there when the video gets published. And that's it from John Lewis Distribution Centre here in Northampton. If you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now. So yeah, I really do feel for these security staff here having to manually open and close the gate all day, especially weather like this. I think it's asking a bit too much from low-paid security staff, especially the lady there. Look how she's quite old as well, quite small. Don't think it's very fair. All right, guys, yeah? What's your opinion on the gate?
It is what it is, isn't it?
Not fair on the young lady though, is it?
They take it in turns.
Two men out here, muscly men, and you're letting the lady do all the hard work.
She's part of the team, isn't
She has to pull her weight, sort of thing. Weather like this though.
Eh?
Weather like this, it's a bit too much, isn't it?
Shame it weren't like this in August.
Is it the most strenuous thing you have to do daily, the gate? What is then?
Not obliged to say, aren't they?
Oh yeah, no problem. If you don't want to talk, no problem. I like your blue badge there, because you know by law you have to display it. You know that, don't you? Yeah, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Where's his?
It's there, me hold up.
I still can't see it.
Yeah.
Blue badge. Yep, perfect. You are now complying. It needs to be on display. You can't hide it.
It's on display.
Yes, it does.
I need to show you my name and my...
No, I don't want to see your name. I just want to see that you're complying with the licensing conditions of the SIA.
Were you using a drone?
Was I using a drone? I can't hear you.
No, you need to stand on the side.
If you want to talk to me, I need to hear you, don't I?
Yeah, but you need to stand over here.
I was, but then you asked me questions.
Oh, yeah, come over with you.
If you ask me questions, I'm going to come closer if I can't hear you.
And then you're not encroaching on our land, and I'm not encroaching on public land. Now, have you got a drone?
Yes.
Have you got a registration number on the drone?
So, try again. What's it called?
Have you got a registration authority number?
That don't exist.
Does everybody's drone needs to be authorised?
You're using the wrong words.
No, I was just saying. Have you got a registration number for it?
Do you mean
everybody has on a drone? You have a licence number, like on a car.
Do you mean an operator's ID?
Yeah. Have you
I've got one of them. Yeah.
Perfect.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Just asking. It's like you asked me about my blue badge.
Yeah, but do you agree that I'm right?
What?
It has to be on display.
Has to be. Yeah. Everybody's checked before they come on site.
No, it has to be on display when you're carrying out licensable activities. Well, it wasn't when I asked. But do you know, if you say to somebody, have you got a registration number or a license number? If you say, have you got an operator's ID? I would have said, yes, of course I have.
That's all I have.
Yeah, but I didn't understand what you said.
We're not creating an argument. We're just arguing.
Well, we're making sure everybody's compliant, aren't we?
Well,
with rules. That's what I was doing with you.
That's why I said to you when you came over, I'll come over and speak to you. So you're not encroached. If something happened to you, you're on our land, aren't you?
You were standing in the middle of the road,
Yeah,
you asked me a
that's why I
question,
came
so I
over to
came
you.
closer.
That's why I came to you.
I came to you, you didn't come to me.
We're all compliant.
Well, you wasn't. I've always been compliant, but you are now compliant, but you wasn't when I first started filming. Yeah, that's it. All you're not really doing, I feel, is with you having the gates broken like that, and the lady, look, she's doing it again, really you should be taking it in turns constantly in this heat. No, the lady's done it about 3 times on the trot now. And to put it on her while you're just out here talking about a drone, I don't think that's fair, but the viewers can decide, you know.
But
I'm just going to get the lady doing that. Look, she's having to reel pull back on it. They've even had a handle fitted. No way, so it's been broke that long, you've actually had a handle fitted to it to make your life easier. This is not a temporary, this has been broke for a long time, hasn't it? Right guys, you need to get this fixed. The electric gate needs to be fixed. You cannot have security staff doing this in weather like that. That's ridiculous. Who can I speak to about this? I'm raising a concern. I'm a concerned member of the public now. Why is Wix penny pinching on the gate?
not down to me, is it?
Shall we ring them? Wix head office. So you're happy for your security staff to do this when all they need to do is spend some money?
Take it in turns.
Why don't they just get it fixed?
Ahmed came out, my gentleman here came out because he got voiced concerns that somebody was walking around his site.
I'm not on about that. He's doing his job. I'm on about the gate being broken.
That's not down to us.
Well, who are you
client-
anyway? Who do you work for?
The client has already been told about the gate.
Who do you work for?
Well, you can see on the badge.
And is that a security contractor?
Yeah.
And do you invoice Wix?
I'm not obliged
Does
to
your
do
company invoice Wix or the estate?
that. Nothing to do with the estate, is it?
So
Wix is a company.
your
It's
security
on
for
the
Wix
estate.
and nothing
So
to do with the estate?
That'll be a security company on that side.
Yeah, but some industrial estates have private security. I'm just establishing whether you're
I
that.
think they do here, but they don't get involved in the sites. They get involved in the roads.
Yeah, but if the landlord, if it's the responsibility of the landlord to maintain the property, then I'm trying to establish whether you're linked to the landlord. Do you invoice the landlord or Wix?
Landlord. And the landlord knows about the gates.
Well, I'm sorry, but if the landlord knows about the gates and they're happy for security staff, especially an elderly lady like that,
She's not elder.
well, in my opinion, I think,
she'd be quite upset if you called her elder.
okay, I'm going to ask her, would she prefer to have a button? The electric gate is made for a button to be pressed. They're not made to be manually opened and closed on a daily basis.
You can ask the landlord or the client.
Oh, I'll be making contact.
Fair dues, thank you very much.
But what my question is are you happy with this? Why are you not pushing for it so your staff have an easier life? What if it was raining? Are you happy for them to do that in the rain?
Then we have to do what we're told.
You don't. Not if it's unreasonable.
It's not unreasonable.
No, well, that's a matter of opinion. And I think once this video goes out and I make contact with the bosses at headquarters, this will actually do you a favour. So you think I'm being a nuisance here, don't you?
No.
But you give me the impression that you think I'm up to no good. You mentioned that he's doing his job, he's got to ask you about what you're doing.
He asked
Yeah?
the question,
So,
because you came to his gate.
so not only am I
on
here,
our land, didn't you?
I've been on your land.
You come over to here.
Is that your land, really? Or is that
Well,
Travis
this is-
Perkins' land?
This is all. It's nothing to do with Travis Perkins.
That building is Travis Perkins Training Centre, closed 2 weeks ago.
It's not Travis's now. So that is over there, and this is all part of this site.
Just because Travis
From here,
Perkins,
This is all their
just
site.
because Travis Perkins are not occupying the building now, don't automatically transfer ownership to the neighbour.
It's nothing to do with Travis Perkins.
Oh, there's got a sign there. You got
Travis
the sign
Perkins
on the
are
door. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
So
What? So now you automatically own their land, do you?
No, we work this land, right? So once you come on here,
I don't care
this
where
is-
you work.
This is the entrance to.
I care
It's nothing
who
to do
owns
with-
the property.
It's nothing to do with Travis Perkins.
Yes, it is. Come here, I'll show you.
It's not.
I'll show you.
Travis Perkins.
I'll show you. Come here. This land here, it don't matter. This land here is nothing to do with Wix. Nothing to do with Wix at all.
But to get there, where have you gone?
It's access to Travis
It's
Perkins.
not.
Well, how have I got here then?
You've walked on Wix's property.
is access to Travis Perkins. I've got a reasonable reason to use this access, to access Travis Perkins, to prove a point to you that you're being ridiculous. I've got no intention of staying there when I've not got a purpose.
Thank you very much.
But what I'm trying to say to you is, give it a month, your gate will be fixed, yeah? Thanks to me. And that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to move on now. Have a nice day.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Will do.
You've got a good day for it, haven't you?
Yeah, certainly have. Nice to meet you, my friend. Thank you. So that's it, Wix. You know, they automatically assume that you haven't got the correct numbers, you know, license numbers, registration numbers, but we all know it's operator ID. One day somebody will use the right term, but I won't be holding my breath. But they was hovering around, weren't they, trying to intimidate, but now we've shown them that we won't be intimidated and we know what we're doing, and they've retreated, look. They're moving back, and they're not saying much now, and they're not being so confident and so staring, you know, at the person outside doing a lawful activity. And I feel that this gate, this electric gate here, look how long they are, you know, back to the zoom camera, look how long they are. It starts there, it goes all the way back there. And as I said, they've even installed their own handle. So it's been broken for that long, but they've modified it for manual use. Now, Wix Distribution Centre, please get this fixed. It's too hot to do this continuously. When it's raining, it's unreasonable. If that's the boss, if he's been called here by the guys, then he really should be pushing for that as well. So hopefully we do make a positive difference here at Wix Distribution Centre. And if you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.